Life challenges and crisis points reveal our primary thought patterns. How do we know what we're thinking? Well, the best way to know what you're thinking is by looking at how you're responding to the challenges of life and how you're responding to the crisis points of life. So what emotions are going on? I'll say it this way. To know what you're thinking, you have to think about what you're thinking. Some of you are staring at me like deer in a headlight right there, okay? To know what you're thinking, you have to think about what you're thinking. Say it with me. To know what you're thinking, you have to think about what you're thinking. And most of us never think about what we think. I don't have any control over my mind. How am I supposed to know what I'm thinking, okay? Well, you know what you're thinking by thinking about what you're thinking. And the best times to do that is to see what the patterns of your life are, is by looking at how you're responding, the emotions you have, and the points of crisis and challenge in your life. We see this in Thomas. When does his negativity come up? Well, when Lazarus died, it showed up, right? When Jesus said, I'm going away, it shows up. Where are you going, Jesus? We don't know where you're going. And after the crucifixion, it shows up for Thomas again, where Thomas says, unless I see, I'm not going to believe. Never going to believe it. Unless I can touch, I can see. I refuse to believe. And it's true for us as well, that we have this faulty thinking, and many times we don't even realize what it's doing to us. And I'll tell you the reason why. The reason why we don't know what we think often, or we don't realize what it's doing to us, is because our faulty thinking is extremely deceptive. Listen closely to this. If you don't get anything else out of this today, I hope you'll get this out of it. Your thoughts lie to you. And your thoughts lie to you a lot. Okay. You have a little liar sitting in your head. Okay. And that little liar sitting in your head, you can't do that. You'll never be able to do that. God's not going to answer that prayer for you. God's not going to do that in your life, or that person doesn't like you, or you can't love that person, or that person's mad at you. I'm mad at them. All these thoughts begin to form in your mind, and there's a little liar sitting in your head that's reinforced by a big liar, and his name is the devil. Okay. And the Bible says in John chapter 8 that he is the liar, the father of lies. He cannot tell the truth. In fact, when he lies, he speaks his native language. It's every time, how do you know the devil is lying? His lips are moving, okay? That's how you know he's lying, because he cannot tell the truth. He is a deceiver from the very beginning of time. He deceived Adam and Eve. He continues to deceive us. And so our thoughts lie to us.